preaching. Like our Guru Maharaj once told in very simple words, प्रचार है भक्ति का ढक्कार. ढक्कार means, when you eat enough, then you burp. So that is called prachar, preaching. If yourself, your stomach is empty, you have not eaten, the burp will not come. That's why you should do enough sadhan bhajan perfectly, you achieve something, then you can preach. Otherwise, without bullet, the gun, it makes sound, but that is useless. That cannot do anything you are hunting or nothing. The potent will not be there. Understand? The potential preachers, you should try to see what our acharyas, what is the standard of preaching. Prabhupada preached. Many are not successful preaching. Many not successful preachers. Very rare preachers, they are successful. They successfully preach Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mission. That's why if we want to become preachers, even you repeat their words, but you should have that potency inside so that you can preach. Mahaprabhu telling, Amar agya guru hiya taro ei desh, jare dekho tare kaho Krishna upadesh. Bharat bhumite manushya janma haila jar, janma sarthaka kari kara para upakar. That means those who have taken birth in the land of Bharat, those who have taken human birth, they should first make their life successful. So successful means you should be successful in your devotion, attain something, successful life. First janma sarthaka kar, then do welfare, paropkar, then help reach out others. Then Mahaprabhu telling that this is my order. When you attain something, then take my order and to speak everyone. So that's why the preaching is actually for preachers, those who have like stages that you attain something, then you preach. But that doesn't mean that others should not preach. Vaishnavas should not preach at all or not speak to anyone, Harikatha, or not tell anything, or don't distribute books. I never told these things. You can do that, but still you are not preacher at that time. You are not preacher. You are under guidance of a preacher. You can be an assistant. Understand? You can be an assistant or helping, but don't think yourself preacher. As soon as you will think yourself a preacher, you may fall down from your position. The microphone itself has no power to speak. The speaker is behind it. So similarly, like the water tap itself cannot give water. What is the water tap? We get water from there. But water comes from the reservoir and this is from the source. So similarly, those preachers, they have not attained in that stage, asakti or very advanced level, but they are doing preaching. But their preaching is not counted as preaching. Preachers' preaching standard, they are preaching. But if they are representing their Guru Maharaj or they are under guidance of any preacher, they are doing the service, but still people will be benefited. But those who are not independently doing, thinking that themselves preacher, but their preaching has no use.
I understood if I could get someone to come to the temple, accept their regulative principles and becomes a devotee, it was successful.
That time you are not preacher. Prabhupada gave order to devotees, disciples to go to street, but same time also, he empowered them. He gave them blessings, or you do your sadhana. You know how many preachers, big book distributors, you know very well the history of our movement. Very, very big preachers, big gurus, they all fell down. Why? If they're doing the proper business then? Why fell down? Because this is, as soon as Amita Vaishnava e buddhi haile, amani na havo ami, pratishtha sa asi, hridaya dusive, haiva niraya gami. This is the Bhaktivedanta quotation. As soon as you think that you become a devotee, a preacher, or a Vaishnava, you will never become humble, and the pratishtha will overpower you and you will fall down, go to very, very low position. That is the problem. That's why first we want to become a preacher, like big acharyas, but first we should not trying to become a sincere devotee. Our main focus should be how we can attain the first nearest goal, nishtha. That sincerely follow and become nishtha. So then step by step will become like that. We don't jump to we try to do in the business of the other higher